the Kid with a Tie. So today we're gonna make Cajun fettuccine pasta from scratch with cut up chicken. So first off, I put around 2 tablespoons of olive oil in this cut up chicken. To marinate, all we have to do is put this, I put paprika, Cajun seasoning, and garlic powder. Just a little bit of each, but I would suggest more Cajun seasoning. So put that, mix it up. Oh, hi. So it's done mixing, and we just have to set aside the chicken until it's time to knead in the recipe. So we're going on to making the dough, so be excited. Let's go. Hello. Now the next step is flour, eggs, the dough. So first I have 2 cups of dough right here. Okay, so here you gotta spread it out a little bit, and then in the middle you wanna make like a crease like this. You wanna make like kind of like this, but you do it like a pit, like a well kind of shape. You even it out on the sides. Just even it out. So now you have it. We're 1 step away from the dough. Okay. So you got the well shape. Now you crack 4 eggs inside the well. And finally, the most exquisite one, the last one. The fries in my break? Okay. Oh, that looks satisfying. Hello. Now we have 4 eggs inside the well that we made. So now all I have to do is mix it. After mixing, it will look like this. Now, what we have to do is put some flour on our island or whatever top you have. And now, take this lump with your hands and now we have to knead the dough. So after the dough is kneaded, you put it in saran wrap and let it rest for 30 minutes. Next on, we're gonna make the chicken. We're gonna make the sauce. But first, let's head to the chicken. So now we have the pan ready, we have the chicken ready. Let's plop that right in. Okay. Gotta mix it, separate it a little bit. And let it cook for about 5 minutes. We're gonna cover it up. Now that while that's cooking, we put a lid over the chicken right now. You can see it's a little bit cooked. Just flip it a little bit on the uncooked parts. And put the lid. And now, so now while the chicken is cooking, we have 1 tablespoon of melted butter. So now we put some garlic. Make sure to roast them, but don't roast them too much since it's gonna burn. Now that the garlic is a little roasted, we put the bell peppers in. And we cook until the bell peppers are soft. And then we'll tell you the next steps afterwards. So this is what the chicken should look like when it's done. And we're gonna close the heat. It should be a little tendery brown color. And And now we're gonna close the heat. Let it rest in this pan a little bit, and until needed, keep it in there. So now the dough has rested for 30 minutes, and we cut it into fourths. We had this pasta roller. So the dough needs to go in this 7 times. And each time you do it, you gotta change the number. So I'm gonna call in Mana Chopra. She knows how to do it. I do not know how to do it. So how exactly do we do this part?
So what you do for this part is, you make an envelope with the dough. So I'm kind of just going like this, and it's going like this, folding it horizontally both ways. As you can see, voila. And now, I'm the assistant, my bad. We're gonna feed it through this here. We have to kind of thin it out just a little bit so that it's thin enough to go through the pasta roller. Trish, help me out here.
Okay.
Make sure it's on the lowest setting.
Lowest? It is. Now it's gonna feed through.
You have to catch the dough as it comes.
And now we're just gonna do number by number. Your desired thickness, you wanna put it in the fettuccine maker. And then
It should just come out like that.
In strips. Manya, you want to use mine? So we're back, and the bell peppers are now softened, as you can see. We put 1 cup in all, so most of it is going to be whole milk, and a very tiny bit is going to be heavy cream. Pour that in. We put a little, we mix it. We put a little Cajun in. And a sprinkle of salt. And then mix that and let it stay on medium heat. On medium heat for around 5 to 6 minutes. When the sauce is boiling, you put some cheddar cheese, but you're supposed to put Parmesan, but since I don't have that, cheddar cheese is going to be the second best option. So add it. And now we mix. So now the water is boiled, and we're going to add our pasta. So now we're going to put 1.5 cups of spinach. And mix that in and let it melt. We're just gonna let it sit for around 2 minutes. Now we had our chicken, now we're gonna actually use it. Let's pour it into our melted spinach in the sauce. Pour it in. Alright, so this is my favorite part now. We add the pasta to our dish. And then with that, we should add a little bit of pasta water so it has that kind of flavor. Just a little bit more. Okay. Now time to mix. Alright, so now we strain the pasta, put it in the sauce, and we add a little bit more spices. So, time for the taste test. The bell peppers come in every bite, so does the spinach. And I love the milk and the cheese. It brings a very good impact into this. Let's try the chicken. I think the chicken and the pasta go really well since they're both have Cajun in it. They're both well cooked and they just go together very nicely. Yeah, that was Kid with a Tie.